Hello, my model building buddies. This is Model Cars with Glenn. And, oh, I'm not Glenn.
Hey, what are you doing in my seat? Get out of here. Thanks, man. I guess I appreciate that. That was my brother, Don Bob. I got another brother named Jim Bob. And I got a younger brother named Stupid Face. Honest, that's his name. When he was born, Mom and Dad both looked at him together and in unison said, Stupid Face. Okay, let me bring you up to date on... Oh, first off, I want to show you this picture of my brother's painting. Surrealistic painting of another world. I like this stuff, man. He's getting better at it. He's been painting these for a while. That's nice, though. Okay, shop card shout out for Skip-O-Matics, Motomania. Crazy about all kinds of models, but mostly cars and trucks. So stop by and see what Skip and his assistant Earl are getting into. Want to talk about his assistant Earl? Here he is on the back. It's a squirrel, Earl the squirrel, and he wanted in on the card, so he put a picture of him, but he didn't say what kind of picture, so he went ahead and used his mug shot from the last time he got arrested. said it's like his height is under a foot and his weight is under a pound. That's hilarious. Okay, skip him, man. He's got a good channel. I like it. You know, go over there. He's got some good model building and stuff. He gets into other stuff too, but yeah, he's cool. I like this cat too. I need to get me one of those. I've noticed a couple of you guys out there have got those. I don't have one. I see somebody else with something. I want it too, just like a little kid. But okay, on with the show. This is the Jag 29. Sounds like a movie, don't it? Jag 29. But he's kind of at a standstill because I ran out of two things, paint and money. But I did get some black wash on the spokers here. Those look good, don't they? Stuff really brought it out. But everything's ready to paint. I just got to, when I get my check this weekend, go up and buy me some paint. Oh, I got to clear this off so I can use the whirly jigger thing. There. Okay, I had a couple of requests for, you know, when I showed you my stash and my models, I said, if you see anything you want to see again. And my buddy Jared B said he'd like to see this 66 Ford Gasser step side. Let me get the little flashy light on. Come on, there it is. Flashlight. And that shows off the paint. This is pearl yellow. I really like this color, man. The Mobius kit, you can't beat a Mobius kit, man. They are so accurate. Look at the grill. I didn't paint that black in there. That's see-through. That is really nice, man. That is really, really cool. But let me see. Here it goes. What you guys gonna take a bet on whether or not there's one under there? Let's see. Bam! Drive shaft. Cool. This is I used all the parts from that Dino Don Nicholson's Eliminator 2 Cyclone altered wheelbase funny car, the car with the longest name. And I made these traction bars out of just square stock, and it's got the front axle out of that. I don't know if the rear axle's out of this truck or that, but something got in there. And the headers, I like my headers where you can see them in the wheel wells, because that lets you know right off the bat it's a dragster. Let me show you the interior. Got a fire bottle in there. Steering wheel. Got to have a steering wheel. That's even more important than the damn drive shaft. Tachyometer on the dash. And the motor. Let me show you the motor. It's that big SOHC Ford motor. I call it a sock motor because that's what it looks like. SOHC. Doesn't quite spell sock, but what else are you going to call it? I'm sure there's a better name, but isn't that pretty motor? Got one of the homemade blower belts on it that I'm going to share my technique with you one of these damn days when I get the extra time on one of these. I might do a whole thing about it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, this is my 66 Ford Stepside Super Ford. Not the best name, but names are hard to come by, and I like to put a name on them. I like to put drag chutes on them too, but those things, a good looking drag chute, they're hard to come by. They're either too small or too big or too flat or misshapen. The best drag chute ever came with the Ohio George Montgomery's 33 Willys gasser. You got one of those drag chutes, you might as well recast it with resin and send me a handful of them. Okay, this is this. Next up is the fridge. I'll show you my fridge. Ha! It's a front engine rail. I had a request to show a couple of my front engine rails. This is just one of them. The reason I call it a fridge is when my little brother, when my brother Don, you met him a minute ago, when he was, his mini fridge went out, and I noticed that the inside of it was all vacuum formed plastic, so I ripped it all out, and yeah, it was suitable. So I went ahead and cut it all up, and I made this body for there's a Don Garlitz rail, but I made this body out of refrigerator liner. That's why I call it the fridge. Got a beautiful paint job on it, candy red with the inserts. I really like this kit, or this car. There you can see the clear valve, the clear oil pan from the Don Garlitz kit. Let you know I wasn't lying to you. That is, might as well call it the fridge. Don Garlitz fridge. I didn't have one with this extended tail thing, and I like the looks of that, so I went ahead and made one. If you can't buy it, make it. That's my motto. If I can make it, I don't buy it. Everything in my house is stuff that I've made. Oh, my brother dared me to make something out of all the stuff laying around in the kitchen. So I went in there and I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. You don't believe it, but I made a working flat screen TV out of stuff that was laying around in the kitchen. Now, granted, it only gets the Cheerios and Raisin Bran channel right now, but after I have a couple more breakfasts, I'll also get the Fruit Loops channel. So that's working out good. Here we go with BAT FINK. Ta-da! He looks mean, don't he? He's pissed off. Made out of a Mr. Gaster figure. I took and sanded him smooth and painted him semi-flat black so he looks like he's wearing a Batman costume. Put these little dealies up here on his gloves, make it look like the bat. See his bulgy eyes? And hang on a minute, there. The shifter knob is a bat. See, he got his wings back there. That's why his eyes are bulging, because he took and shoved him down on the shifter hand rod. I'm not going to say where the rod is in him, but you can figure it out by his eyes bulging. I made his cape out of flat plastic and made it look like he's doing 90 or 100. He's pretty cool. And this body, what did I do with that? Body is made out of this. The Firebolt. And it's one of them old kits from the 50s. I saved the instruction sheet because it's kind of neat. It's one of those that you shove a CO2 cartridge in the back and put it on a string and blast it down the road, and then when you get to the other end, you pick up all the parts and you get to put it back together again. I wasn't going to do that. I made a Batmobile out of it. I molded this dealie in on the front here. I tell you the truth, I don't know what it was, but I put these wings on here, and this wing up on the back. These little dealies here going into a scoop is a Oldsmobile grill that come with that 48 Ford Custom. I guess that's what it was, 48 Ford Custom. Yeah, and these little louvers on the side give it more of a Batmobile-y look. The slicks on the back and the little jet exhaust. 'Cause I ain't shoving no CO2 cartridge in there. That's just crazy. And the black stripes. This is BAT FINK. I want to go on for a minute about this one is a rant. I just need to rant about this for a minute. It's just my opinion, and it don't cover nobody else but me. Why do tires have to be vinyl hollow tires? Don't they know that those break down after a while and rot away? And uh, if they would make the tires out of plastic for each kit, I mean, they're cutting out the kit anyway in the molds. Why can't they go ahead and mold the tires out of plastic too? That way they can make the tires specific to the model, you know, instead of throwing the same damn tires in every kit. I know they change them up a little bit, but you got to admit AMT has got one set of street tires that they put in all their kits. And it just seems to me like it'd be a lot better if they make them out of plastic where we could modify them. You know, we could cut different groove treads in them. We could sand them down, narrow them, widen them, paint them, whatever. It'd be a lot better than those stupid rubber tires that I just don't understand why they got to be rubber. I ain't getting down on the floor and pushing it around. So that's my rant. R R R R R. It's just me. Ain't don't apply to nobody else. Don't give me no hate mail from it. That's just my opinion. You know what they say about opinions. I can't say it on here because it ain't nice. But this is BAT FINK. Na 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 na. And I like him. He's cool. I really liked. Sorry about that. I really like the shifter, being that bulgy-eyed bat. Using him for a shifter. Got the ears up there on him too. I didn't point that out. But that's BAT FINK. This is gonna be a little bit shorter because I ain't got nothing to say about this guy. He's ready to paint. As soon as I get some money, I can go up and buy some paint. Paint it, put it together. Next time you see it, though, well, yeah, probably be the next time you see it. He'll be all put together with the exception of the grill. I can't cut the grill down. Where's it at? The grill, I can't cut. It's got to be shorter, and I can't do that until I see what the car looks like. You know, how tall I have to make it. And then I have to cut down this middle piece. So that's going to be one of the last things I can do to it. So I'm at 12 minutes and 38 seconds counting. And I don't want to run over 15. This is take 2. The first one ran over 15. Don't get mad at me if you like rubber tires. And if you hate plastic tires. I'm stating my opinion, which is just like my you-know-what, and I don't get to look at it either. So I'm going to hang up now. And, give me a comment and a like and hit the subscribe and let me know what you think and stuff like that. And I am out of here. Later, dudes.